Hey everybody, Paul Ferry here from 52 Peaks Challenge, bringing to you another of the monthly roundup videos, something to talk about, monthly roundup videos for the month of July. A little bit late again, been a busy couple of weeks for me in my business, but better late than never, right? And you know what, I think there's been a little bit of dragging my feet on my part around producing these videos each month because I wasn't actually sure if anybody really watches these videos, if you even care about these videos. But I do it each month because I promised that I would. And I think it's really important to celebrate the wins each month and the people that are getting them, and just encourage our community to come together and to go out and do really awesome things together. Anyway, over the weekend, when I was busying myself with other things, I got a really cool message, and I'm sure Michelle Farrelly won't mind me playing this back. So I just want you to listen in, because this kind of stuff just warms my heart. Listen in.
Paul, g'day mate. We're here in the car. That was my best Aussie accent. We're here in the car on the way back from Mount May, myself, Hayley and Kirk, and we're looking for your quarterly wrap-up. Where is it? We're hanging out for it. Make sure we're on the leaderboard. We're like pumped now. Mount May was unreal. We changed it 3 times last night because it's bloody rain that still hasn't come yet. But we were delighted to get the old pick in. You've turned us into peakaholics. Yourself and Annika are creating beasts. Thank you.
Michelle, I absolutely love your energy. And thank you so much for sending that message on your way back from Mount May. And yeah, you guys are rocking it. Really great to hear the enthusiasm and to know that we're all making a difference together. So here it is, as promised. I did send a message back. Where's my message back? Nice one, legend. So nice to know we're creating Maniacs. Monthly roundup coming soon. So anyway, here is the monthly roundup. Where do I want to start? Right. So, myself and Shane and Regina Monroe and Bill Pears went out recently, weekend before, to the Main Range. The Main Range Traverse has been on my list for a really long time, and I want to tell you, it's no easy day. It's really hard, and we've done a little bit at each end, but we've never done the whole thing. And I was really looking forward to doing it. The weather was absolutely fantastic, and we were a small group, so we were hoping that we'd get through, but we were expecting the absolute worst. But I just wanted to show you, in case you're up for such a big challenge, because not many are, but just in case you are, I wanted to let you know this is the Main Range Traverse here. It starts over at Governor's Chair. This is Cordo, Bear Rock and Mitchell. And this is Aratula around here. So just behind Greville, you've got Spicer's Peak. You may or may not be aware of that one. Now, we started at 3:20 in the morning. We got a super early start on this one. Got up Spicer's Peak in the dark with head torches and down to Double Top. And by the time we'd come across Cuthbertson around here, Cuthbertson is like the saddle between Spicer's and Double Top, we kind of got first light. So Double Top, we were able to see the sun coming up over the horizon over here, which was really, really nice. Beautiful weather. Now, I found that there's a peak in between this one and Huntley. Huntley's really obvious. You can see it from a distance. But this one had, I thought, been an unnamed peak, but I've actually found a name for it. And we have traversed it now, and I know that it's doable. So this is a new one that I've just added to the Main Range Traverse called Swan Knoll. When you're coming across here, I've got to tell you, there's a lot of bush bashy bits, but there's a really good track across there at the moment. So if anybody is wanting to do it before it gets really super overgrown again, now is a good time to do it. We were so surprised how good the track, how visible the track was. And as I said, it's a long, hard slog all day, man. There's 2.8 kilometers plus of elevation, and 30 Ks in this day, and there's not a lot of exits, so you want to take a lot of water and plenty of snacks to get through the day. If it's raining, don't do it. If it's super windy or it's super hot, don't do it. It's just going to be too hard. But if you are going to do it, now is a great time, and it's absolutely awesome up there. We went up through Huntley to Asplenium, Panorama Point and Lower Panorama Point. Long haul all the way across here, but beautiful again, like grassy knoll kind of stuff. Up to one of the last big slogs up to Mount Steamer, the top of Steamer Mountain, and then across up to Lizard Point. We were going as hard as we could to try and get here before dark, and we ended up bush bashing through this section here in the dark, and it's a little tricky to find your way through. It's not obvious, so if you can push really hard to get there before dark, that's beneficial. Once you're at Lizard Point, you can pretty easily, I mean, we navigated this all the way back to Superbus and down in about 3 hours in the dark. I've done that section a few times before, so I kind of knew where I was going. Minimal use of maps, but we found our way out down at the bottom of Superbus, the exit trail down to Teviot Falls. Again, bush bashy. There's a lot of tree fall and nonsense down there. So if you're going to do it, you really, 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 really need to have your nav skills and a lot of stamina. We were pretty beat by the end of the day. It took us 18.5 hours. Anyway, it's there for anybody that wants to do it. And if you need a GPX, I'm happy to share the one that I recorded on the day. 18.5 hours, 30 Ks, 2.8 Ks of vertical elevation. I was carrying way more water than I needed because I didn't want us to run out, so I carried enough to share with a couple of the other people, and just in case they were running out. And yeah, we all made it without having to worry too much about the water. Now, one of the people that was on that with us, Regina, has now claimed 104 peaks as a result. So that's the 52 peaks challenge twice, double, back to back. Which is absolutely bloody legendary. I can't catch her. She's a friggin' machine, Reg. So I wanted to really celebrate you, Reg, for being the first ever to record 104 new peaks in the challenge. I'm going to do my best to catch up as quickly as I possibly can, but I've still got a long way to go there. So another 13 peaks to find. Going down to Girrawheen this weekend and see how that goes. Annika and Shane. Now, these guys have already obviously crossed the line and are still pushing ahead, which is great to see. Brian, it was awesome doing one of the worst peaks in the challenge with you a couple of 3 weekends ago. Cluny, oh my god, what a fight. If you really, really, really are a sucker for punishment, get yourself up Cluny. It's a mess. Anyway, or not. Most people would be like, nah. Heard nothing good about it. Ramil's over in Sweden at the moment trying to do Sweden's highest, but I think just got the weather conditions prevented the final summit about 1 kilometre from the end, which is a real shame. But looking forward to hearing more stories when you get back. Now, you guys up here, what are we in? We are in week 33. So anybody above 33 is still on track. You guys, Nicola, Michael, Kirk, Sonia, Jet, Haley, you are all crushing it. Peakaholics, next to cross the line. You guys, very, very close. I expect that to happen this month. So get out there. The weather is fantastic. Well, not this weekend, but the weather has been being fantastic, and hopefully it will continue after Wednesday. You guys are all definitely on track here, all the way down to Julie on 32, Eugenia. And okay, so these guys here, everyone below that line of 33 peaks, got a little bit of catching up to do, but absolutely not a problem, I'm sure, for you guys. So I would really, 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 really love everyone to start encouraging these guys and create some events and get out there and see if you guys can catch up to the 33 mark and push forwards, because we're only 6 away from the 39 mark, which is the end of stage 3. So hopefully we'll see a few more people getting across that line. Or, you know what? It's totally fine if you're only going for 2 stages, or if you're only going for 1 stage. Congratulations to you guys. So whatever your goal is, best of luck completing that. And yeah, now's the time to bust out a few more peaks, because from here on it's going to start getting a little bit warmer. I can already feel it. Other news: Nunu, or Nung Nung, or Nagun Gun, or Ning Nong, however you want to pronounce it, is now open again, which is fantastic news, especially for the tourists who seem to like it a lot, but also for us. It's a nice easy peak, and it's a lot of fun, especially on a weekday when there's a lot less people up there. I think that's about it, really. I don't really have a lot of other stuff to share with you, other than a big thank you to our sponsors, K2 down in Fortitude Valley and Chief Nutrition, for all the lovely snacks. Oh, by the way, Chief Nutrition, 2 new flavors of their jerky bars out right now. So have a look on their website and order some of those. And don't forget to use your 52 Peaks special discount code, which you will find in the Peakers portal. And thanks also obviously to FatMap, who are transitioning all their product across to Strava at the beginning of October. So those guys are working really, really hard on improving their app and relaunching that through Strava. More news on that soon. Meanwhile, have a fantastic weekend. I hope the weather isn't too prohibitive. I think it's going to be cleared up by the weekend. So hopefully you will have a fantastic weekend coming of peaks, and stay safe, and look forward to hearing from you all soon in the page. Talk soon. Bye.